Hey everybody, so you might be wondering why it's been so long since we've last uploaded a Midwest TV road trip video. It has been a hectic year for us. So this video is a July 4th road trip I took to Townsend, Wisconsin. We have a lot more content that we filmed, we just have not had the time to record and edit the videos. So between work and now we're buying a house, you can see some moving boxes behind me. We're buying a house moving just about 15 minutes south to Cudahy, Wisconsin, where we'll be installing an EV charger, at least one, possibly two for both of our vehicles, depending on what the electrical system can handle and everything. So we'll stay tuned for that. So that is coming. So we have this video, July 4th road trip. On my end, Teddy and I went to Townsend, Wisconsin in northern Wisconsin, and Caitlin went to visit her family, and she has a road trip with her and Riley heading out there. So we kind of split up for 4th of July to visit family and everything. So hope you enjoy the video. Please watch. We do have I have another road trip that I took to Columbus, Ohio to watch Chicago Fire lose to the Columbus Crew. So that's going to be live here coming up. So please subscribe and stay tuned for that. And then we have all this house move I'm going to be towing with my car. I already set up a 7-pin connector, 4-pin adapter, installed all of that. So there's going to be a video coming up on that. My car actually just got the email that I will be getting an over-the-air update. For the first over-the-air update since I got the car, I've had it for about 2 years now, a little over 2 years. And yeah, just a lot of exciting stuff coming, but apologies for how long it's been since we last uploaded a video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Welcome to another Midwest EV road trip video. Here we have just me and Teddy. We are on our way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin here, all the way to Townsend, Wisconsin, which is in Oconto County in the northern part of the state. So that is about 3 hours away, about 190 miles. We will have to stop once in Appleton, but we'll kind of be detailing kind of what it takes to drive in so-called EV desert. Townsend definitely falls in that category, I would say. It is a pretty hot day today. The car showed 75, but it feels warmer than that. It's going to be 90 tomorrow, I believe, both here in Milwaukee and in Townsend. Caitlin is actually over there recording as well. She is off to Waupun, Wisconsin to visit her family. But yeah, it's just gonna be me and Teddy. We're taking the longer trip, visiting some of my family. My grandpa built a cabin up there years ago. So yeah, it should be a good time. There is a 110 volt outlet that I can use while I'm up there. I'm planning to arrive tonight, Monday nights, up and stay till Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll have plenty of time to trickle charge, as needed. They do have a very limited electrical supply up there, and there's very few fast chargers. I'll kind of input kind of the whole area we're going to and just how much of a desert it is, both CCS and Tesla connector wise. So we will get on our way here. I'm just going to kind of show our route over on the screen. So taking a look at our route, we have 194 miles. That's including the charging stop. I also set it to a 30% arrival. This is just about the last fast charger that we'll be able to use here. So we'll be going through Fond du Lac, Oshkosh. There's a couple fast chargers there. Green Bay actually has no working ones right now. There is a dealership, a Ford dealership in Green Bay that we've used in the past. However, that one is not quite working the way we want it to right now. It's also only a 24 kilowatt charger. This one is a 62.5 kilowatt listed in charge point, probably going to be about 50 or maybe even less than that. But that's kind of the last one on our route. There is an Electrify America going in Green Bay, but that's been allegedly going in for quite a while now. So we will see when that one is live, but that would make things a lot easier. There's Caitlin waving goodbye. She's about to head out to Waupun. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and start driving here, get on our way. Looks like, let's see, what time should we arrive? It's 1:35 p.m. right now. I am recording on my new Pixel Fold. So looks like we should arrive to charge point at 3:23. And then looking at the overall routes, I would have to probably check on my phone to see what our final arrival will be, but we'll let you know once we get rolling here. There's Teddy crying because Caitlin and Riley have left. It's just me, the boys' trip today. Insufficient charge. Well, that's not right. I need to sync up my Bluetooth because I did get a new phone. I now have the Pixel Fold, so that's what I'm recording on right now. But yeah, let's get on going. I should also note that we are leaving with 100% state of charge. Just reset the trip odometer here.
And we are going to be leaving with 275 miles of guesstimated range. Like I said, it's currently showing 76 degrees Fahrenheit here, but I do think it is warmer than that. So we'll get on our way here. I just transfer everything over to Google Maps. I just use a better route planner for mainly route planning. I like the better navigation from Google Maps. So we'll see you in Appleton, Wisconsin. All right, welcome here to Appleton, Wisconsin. We are here at the Budget Avis Rental Center. They actually have a charge point unit here, which is super convenient considering it's pretty much a desert otherwise. So we're going to go ahead and get the car plugged in here. So I'm going to go ahead, take the cap out, kind of do our usual thing. We arrived here with 50% exactly, pretty much. This is a CPE 250 unit. It's listed as 62.5 kilowatts. And then we got a nice cable here with a good handle. So what's nice about these is that those top pieces on the station will actually swing. So as I pull on the cable, that'll open up. And then let's see if I can do this one hand. There we go. Let's pull that a little bit more. One hand with the camera, one hand with the plug. So we'll plug in here. First time I've actually used, not the first time I used the DC fast charge point, but what I should be able to just do is tap my phone. Authorizing, plug in, waiting for EV. I believe this unit is $20 per hour if the ChargePoint app is correct. Then we are probably only going to get like 50 kilowatts or so. So we'll kind of see here. We got the in-use signal on here. Kind of strange location. It's right by the airport out here. It's a smaller regional airport. But yeah, not too bad. So we will, I don't know if they rent EVs here or why they put a station. They must rent. I do think I see a Bolt in there. So I wonder, there are a couple, yeah, they rent some Bolts out here. I can see them through the gate. So that is pretty sweet. And they got the cool colors here as well. That's pretty cool for rural Wisconsin. So we're at 51%. State of charge, we're getting 55 kilowatts on the battery here. 56, let's see what the car is indicating inside. Car is very dirty already here. All right, so not too bad. So it's guesstimating 50, so it's 55 kilowatts. The car is saying, I think we need to charge to 80 something to arrive where we need to go with 30%, and then rely on the outlet there as well. So let's kind of check out what a better route planner is thinking. So right now, 51%. And then 30% is where we'll arrive at our cabin. And 55 kilowatts, so it thinks we'll be here for 33 minutes about. So setting it to 100, looks like thinks we'll be out of here in like 45 minutes, but we don't need to go quite to 100. We need to get to, let's see, need to get up to 86%. So we'll go a little bit beyond. This is my new Pixel Fold, by the way. Super nice that this thing does, fold out, which is kind of neat. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand here, but we can actually show you the better route planner then, which is really sweet. So you can see a kind of wider view here. So just kind of to show for reference as well, I'm gonna zoom this out quite a ways. So we've gone all the way from Milwaukee. We are going to be heading up to Oconto County here. I don't think this is going to be the route that that Google Maps wanted to take me. So I'm probably going to see, this might be slightly different. This is 116 miles this way. Through Green Bay, but I think Google Maps wants a more straight shot, which I would imagine would be less mileage. So it's interesting that a better route planner is potentially suggesting a less effective route. So we will kind of see here. We'll sit and see. We're already at 54%, which is pretty sweet. Let's check out ChargePoint. I'm going to fold the phone back up since ChargePoint app works better in the portrait mode. So ChargePoint, does it show? It says I'm using 188 miles per hour. That's guesstimated to my ID.4. Does it shows my current session? Maybe? I think it does. Oh, select Android Auto. Yeah, we got it. Right, don't show again on that. Shows that we're in use, but it doesn't seem to show. Oh, there we go. Now it shows my stats. So it looks like it just took a second. So let's see. I don't know if it shows the rate. I believe it's $20 per hour. Yep, so $20 per hour. So we'll probably pay like $10 to charge up here, which is not terrible. Still cheaper than gas, I think. Maybe not in Wisconsin, but in a lot of parts of the country it would be. So yeah, we're so far so good. It's 3:41 right now. Teddy is just chilling. We got the AC on cranking in him. We got the sunshade closed because it does get warmer in here when the sun is bearing down, though the UV protection in the car does do a pretty good job, but car is indicating 94 degrees. I don't think it's quite that hot. Let's see more practically what the phone is thinking here for our current location. That was back in Milwaukee, 71. It's 89 here, so it's not too far off. It is pretty hot. It doesn't feel super sweaty, super humid, so at least that part is good. But let's see, what is our humidity? 37%, not terrible. It's gonna get a lot hotter tomorrow, I know. 37%, what does that make it like? It's a pretty low dew point, I would say. Took a meteorology class in college, so we'll be good here. So yeah, we'll charge up a little bit. I think I'm probably gonna get like a snack for the road. Probably let Teddy walk out here at somewhere, and then we will kind of go from there. But thank you guys again for tuning in. This is a really short road trip. We'll just kind of show you what the situation is when we go to Townsend and get plugged in, and then we'll be good to go. Just a quick side note here, we're a couple minutes into charging at 59% now, with 146 miles of guesstimated range. We are going to be taking this way, which is an hour 40 minutes, 84 miles, and we have plenty of range to get there. However, I'm trying to give myself just a bit of a buffer, make sure, we get there with enough charge in case the 110 volt outlet doesn't, work the way we want it to. I have used it before. It does charge incredibly slow. But it's really our only option up there. The closest charger is about an hour away, so just want to make sure we have a buffer. That's the main reason we're stopping here and paying for this charge, is just so that we know, because I think we probably could have made it. We got here with a little over 100 on the guessometer with 84 miles left to go in the trip, but just to be safe, thought it'd be best to just charge up and go. This is kind of what you have to do when you're going out into the wilderness like this. Very sorry for all the additions I'm adding to this video, but I did just want to note that the Volkswagen Nav thinks this is a 235 kilowatt charger, which I always find is hilarious. This is a 62. It's a CPE 250 unit from ChargePoint, which can do up to 235 kilowatts or 250 kilowatts. But it certainly is not going that fast now. They didn't set it up like that. I did notice that, like I said earlier, that they did have some bolts right on the other side of me with some plug-in cables over there, so that's pretty sweet. But we will not be doing that, or not be charging at that high rate of speed like the Volkswagen things. So we'll go back to Google Maps, but just wanted to show that. We just went ahead and unplugged. We are at 80% state of charge with 188 miles on the guessometer. So let's jump into our Android Auto. We'll get there with plenty of juice, I'm guessing. we'll be there at 50% or even potentially higher. I'm surprised that a better route planner wanted to route us the really bad way here, but 84 miles to go, hour and a half. We should be good to go. Welcome back to Townsend, Wisconsin. Just about to head out here. I was able to plug in with the car. On the way, or while we were here, I should say, we did end up with 88% state of charge. Yeah, I probably could have made it to 100, but I did end up using the AC unplugged because for some reason the AC didn't work well plugged in on the level 1, probably because there's not enough power. So I had to unplug it for one night. It was raining here and I did sleep in the back. I'll insert some pictures and kind of what that looked like here. But yeah, so overall good, 88%. I think we're gonna still stop in Appleton, I believe at the same charger that we stopped at up here. So we'll just make sure that that works out. I only probably need to stop for 5 or 10 minutes there. I used about 90% on the way here, including that 30% charge that I had, and I still arrived with like 40%. So I think we should be good to just plan there. And honestly, we probably could make it all the way back if I were to drive extra conservatively. So we will get on the road here. It's 3:04 p.m. right now. We'll get going. I anticipate that I'll probably be home by between 6 and 7 p.m. More likely towards 7 with the one stop. So we'll keep you updated on the stop that I take on the way home, and we will go from there. Just made it back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're here, back here at my good old Clipper Creek charger back here. We arrived with 8% state of charge, so it seemed when I arrived. Let's just make sure I got that correct. Let's see, it doesn't want to come up, so let's start the car. Yeah, 8%, 19 miles on the guessometer. We made it all the way with one charge, so that was a pleasant surprise, 88%. I think it took us about 90 on the way, but we charged on the way up to give ourselves a little buffer, so that worked out really nicely for ourselves. Yeah, we're all set, so we're just gonna plug in, simple as can be, really. So grab our good old Clipper Creek charger. I'll go ahead and get us unpacked. We got Caitlin plugged in over here. Her road trip to Waupun, visiting her family, should be up soon, if not already. So please, check that out as well. But we'll just keep this really short and sweet. Plug it in, and we're good to go. So you'll see inside on the car, we've got, you can see on the screen there, 8%. It's going to be done to 80% tomorrow at 1:35 p.m. Most likely because Caitlin is also charging. I think we're only getting probably 3 kilowatts. Yeah. So I don't know what her car is at, but she came home. And thanks for watching another Midwest EV road trip. Teddy's in the back seat here. I'm going to get him all situated, and then we'll kind of go from there. And yeah, stay tuned for further videos.